Welcome back, guys. Kibla Ahmed, RG Man187, the Brothers Geek Out Podcast 143. Guys, remember, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. You can now hear us on most platforms now, guys. So check it out and let us know what's happening. G-Man, how you been?
I've been good, brother. It's been good. I
Get my
don't know, man. It's been a good week. I technically should be flying back home today.
I know.
I am in London still, and I will be here till the end of the month at least, or mid-February. But I was just thinking how quick the month went. What happened in the last month, right? All of us getting COVID and all that sort of stuff. I was gonna say an adventure, but it's not a fucking adventure. So it's the wrong word to use. But you know, just what happened in the last month and how quick it went. I haven't had a chance to see people, but I'm respecting the rules anyway, regardless of everything. But damn, yeah, I was just thinking about it, man. I would have been flying back today. Well, in a way, a bit sweet. I'm at home, staying with the family and kind of enjoying it. London is cold though. I'm freaking getting colder and colder.
Yeah, no, it's not great weather at the moment. It's freezing, so wrap up warm. Everybody at home, stay safe. Stay safe. Guys, just to plug, this podcast is you guys are gonna probably hear this on Monday or Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Thursday, 16th of January, 6 p.m. I'll be hosting an illustration class, masterclass. I keep getting them mixed up. Masterclass, and showing you guys my process of what I do when I do digital artwork. Shout out to the guys at Punch Records, Gallery 37, putting this together. It's going to be quite a nice, cool 2 hours together, just streaming away and just talking about art. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be drawing as well. So I haven't picked what I'm going to draw yet, but something will come up. But you guys will sign up and check it out. Guys, link will be in the description. Check it out. Excuse me.
What's up, man? Cool.
For the hiccups, yeah.
What about another little plug, man? We was talking to our special guest later on.
Well, so guys, you guys are going to get a midweek special from the Brothers Geek Out. We're going to call it Passion. We're going to geek out with Luke Bug, the Geek of Steel. So it's our first guest of the new year, and we're just going to catch up and talk. So guys, it will be up during this week. It'll be a midweek special, so guys, check it out. Check out mine and Gilman's pages on Instagram and Facebook. You'll probably see it on there as well. So click on that link, subscribe, download, push a button. But I actually wanted to share some news because recently you guys have been showing us a lot of love. You guys have been smashing that like button. You guys have been subscribing to the channel. You guys have been watching the videos all the way through. And there's only a few of you guys, so I can't thank you guys enough. We have moved to a different phase in our podcast where now we're getting it out onto the ether. We're doing it on iTunes and Spotify, which is giving it a bigger reach now because I feel like YouTube will only push content they see suits them, basically. And at the end of the day, a lot of creators like us are quite struggling on these social media platforms because of algorithms and things changing. And basically, the way the internet works now is you're force-fed things in different ways. It's weird. I don't know, there was a program I saw a couple of months back about
The Social Dilemma?
Yes.
Did you watch that? You watched
I
it, yeah?
fucking loved that, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was mad. You know how
So
everything's
true.
kind of put in front of you, and it's true. It happens. It's happening to me. You know what I mean? And it's like the other day, I think Instagram changed. And what happened on Instagram? So basically, it doesn't show all the people that I follow. It shows me other people's feeds. It had like a suggested post section.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got Reels in there, which is like Instagram's TikTok. But then it was like, hold up, where's the people I follow? I can't even see my family's photos because they're not even in the algorithm. I have to directly go to their page to see what they're up to, see how they've been. Basically, they've made you feel a bit more nosy. And I feel like now they're pushing different content into our... That's just my thoughts anyway, and how it works and what I'm seeing. And now that I've become a social media manager, I understand it a bit more because, again, at the end of the day, it is all about influencing some sort of sale. They open up this to make money, you know, whatever they can do to generate money. So anybody, it's a difficult one, but if you guys do follow us on Instagram, check us out there. But we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, check it out. I've got a giveaway on Twitter. I pushed out this morning, guys, on Sunday. I'm giving away Batman and Harlequin on DVD, guys. So jump in, hit follow, love the content, click like, retweet, and then I pick a winner next week, as I did this week. Congratulations to the winners that won products this week. So yeah, that's about it. Other than that, same thing, busy day at work, first week of January, work week, which was kind of hectic and busy, and just trying to get back into the flow of things, trying to get a better routine in work-life balance when you're at home and you're working from home all the time. 4 walls can maybe make you feel like a prison, so go out for a run, walk. You need your daily dosage of oxygen outside, not just inside the house.
Yep, I feel you, man. I feel you. I mean, back to work now, routine for me as well. Especially because I'm working Asia. Well, I'm trying to work Asia hours, so I'm logging in from like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Working till 12, 1, and then I've got calls with New York and 3 or 4, and I'm just like, guys, you know what? It's good to be in Europe from the sense that I can kind of try and accommodate all time zones, especially Asia, because that's the time zone that I work in with my teams out there and whatnot. But man, I can't be jumping in these New York calls all the time. Just because I'm here and available, I can't be doing that, man, because I can't switch off. Even if I log off early about 12 and 1 and chill, have breakfast, work out, whatever, I know in the back of my head I got a freaking call at 4. So anyway, you got to manage that shit, man. You got to manage your own. It's best thing is to manage it. Don't be stuck at home all day with work. But yeah, man. The only other thing I'm not working out as hard as I used to, but
What the hell? Sorry,
what's that, bro?
my internet gone mad.
Some basic advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to get back into routine. I got to think of this plan B, man. I don't think Singapore is going to let anyone back in. So I've got to think of this plan B. Dubai, it could be G-Man from Dubai for a little bit, man. Maybe I'll take a little vacation out there. Now that sounds luxury, but it's not what I want to do. But hey, if it's the way, then this is the way. We'll see how it goes.
No, of course. That's the main thing. That's definitely the main thing, and seeing what you can do from there. But guys, for you viewers, I think somebody commented on one of the last videos, which was really nice, but I can't see the comments for some reason. So as soon as I work out what's wrong and who commented, I just want to say thank you. On next week's show, I have loads of stuff to give away, so make sure you guys tune in. I've got some Funko Pops to give away to anybody in the world on YouTube, the YouTube community. Me and G-Man give something back to you guys. But other than that, the world of geeky news. What happened this week, man?
I know WandaVision's coming out. Ooh, can't wait, bro. And they're giving us 2 episodes. I thought I'd just start with that because that's the thing that's on top of my head. I think I've read a couple reviews, right? And people are just like, this is not what we expected from a positive perspective. They're loving it. I heard Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard, they did their New Year's special, or New Year's podcast or whatever it is. And they top, what they were looking forward to most in this year. Both of them were like WandaVision. Well, Kevin Smith was definitely Wanda, because he just doesn't know. We just don't know. Like with Marvel's trailers, like, because some people are put off by it. They're like, "What the hell is this?" And some people are like, "What the hell is this?" Like, you know what I mean? So, I can't wait, man. Friday, man. I cannot wait, to be honest. And that's gonna be the start of weekly Marvel content for maybe forever now, bro. Because if we keep flowing, that's it.
We got a whole load of stuff coming towards us, which is interesting, and I'm quite excited for, because we need some for some Marvel.
Did you watch the Legends thing?
I watched it, so it was pretty good. It's like flashbacks throughout the movie. It's like a nice little montage to get you hyped before WandaVision starts, which was really cool. And I think, in a way, it's a good thing to get people hyped up before. Because some people, you're right, some people are quite confused about the show. They don't know what it's going to be about. I kind of worked it out and knew that there was something going on a supernatural mutation, sort of something else is happening. Definitely.
She's in her own mind.
She's in her own mind.
Who was asking me? Someone was asking me. I can't remember someone who was asking me. It was like, oh, but I thought Vision was dead. Maybe it was Jacob. It's like, I thought Vision was dead. And I'm like, yeah, this is why we need to watch this and find out what the hell is going on.
Exactly.
Because it's not a prequel, and it is after Endgame. So what's going on in this girl's head?
Exactly.
How did she take it? Because she looked fine at the end of Endgame. Her and Hawkeye. Remember they had a little moment and whatnot. So something must have happened for her to be like, I'm going crazy now, and I don't know. We'll find out. But I think that's the most exciting thing coming out soon, and look forward to it. You finished Cobra Kai, didn't you? Finally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so Cobra Kai, man.
We spoiled the shit out of it.
Well, yeah, let's go for it. See what we can do. It was a good, fun season 3, man. It was an emotional one. It was took us on a journey back to number 2. Yeah, I don't know. What's your thoughts?
Fucking loved it, bro. I love every bit. This show is so, I don't know what it is, man, but it's just so. I'm moist. I love it, man. Me and Ash tried hard not to binge it, and we actually done 3 days, 2 episodes per day.
Yeah.
And then by the last 4, we're like, fuck it, let's just watch the whole thing, man, because we couldn't take it no more.
Yeah, no, it's a tough one. You kind of stay. You like we were watching it, and it was getting late, and I was like, oh, let's just stop. If we don't stop, we're gonna binge it, and it's gonna hurt more. But you know, like you had those episodes that were the tear jerkers, and you're like, oh man, they really.
They didn't have the tear jerkers in the previous ones. I don't think, not for me.
Yeah.
This was, you know, the writers wrote it in nicely, bro. That Miyagi letter, boy.
Oh shit, that killed us. That
was
Miyagi letter was like tough. That was a guidance from beyond, you know what I mean? But I like even Ali's episode. When Ali came back, I was like, guys, I told you, we warned you, spoilers, so come back if you guys not seen it, but I've already spoiled it for you. Ali comes back. It was a nice piece of closure for both of them, both Daniel and Johnny.
Me and Ash were like, Johnny, don't fuck it up, because he's getting with Miguel's mum, innit?
Yeah.
So we're both like, don't fuck it up. And then he got that closure, and he was able to move on, and then you know, he's stuck with Miguel's mum. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That's another thing, because you know he's always the fuck up, but he always does things that fucks things up. It also, I think this is probably one of the first, apart from helping Miguel, it's one of the first things that you know, he done right.
Yes, of course, definitely, without doubt. I feel like he's grown up massively in this, and it's not even that, bro. Like for them in that episode, they found out more about each other.
Yeah, well, that was the episode that kind of bonded them, right?
Yeah,
and then at the end, obviously, of the season, you see the
concreteness.
Avengers Endgame concreteness teaming up against Thanos. Me and Ash keep saying Kreese is like Heihachi.
Yeah.
Johnny is Kazuya.
Yeah.
And Robbie is Jin. It just reminds me of the whole Tekken series.
Yeah. You know what? You're right.
Yeah, and Kreese does wear his gi like Heihachi, man. The sleeveless arms and whatnot. But
and he holds it like that as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tekken references, by the way, guys, if you don't know.
Yeah.
But
that's
anyway,
brilliant. That's brilliant.
It's bro. I love what they do with the show, man. And I think, you know, just Johnny being a big part of Miguel's life and helping him recover, and that again, it's just written so well. And you know, this is like, you know, when you know a bunch of the remakes that have been coming out like recently. Some of them have been great, some of them have been basic. But this is probably one of the best, not remakes, but you know, a continuation of a story after 30-40 years. They've done it so good, and I think a TV series is much better than a movie. If they
of course, because now they can explain more, bro. Because if you remember those movies, bro, the way they ended it, man, it was like, hey, what's happening after, man? How you end it like that on Miyagi just smiling, bro? Like, them episodes, they just stopped.
That's it.
So with having it on a TV series is a massive dramatic change for keeping the old fans involved and bringing in the new ones, but continuing this universe of, you know, Daniel LaRusso, Miyagi-Do, you know what I mean?
Kevin Smith called it Miyagi-verse.
Miyagi-verse, the Miyagi-verse, I'm telling you. I need to listen to it. I haven't heard him and Mark's outtake on it. Shout outs to Kevin Smith and Mark Bernardin. You guys are awesome, man. I absolutely love that podcast. But yeah, no, definitely, it was brilliant. I loved it. It had a lot of heart, and I feel like that's what they bring to the show, is a lot of heart.
Yeah, man.
People say cheese. It's cheese I love. I don't care.
I love it. It's cheese that everyone loves it. I haven't heard anyone say that, oh my God, that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so shit. It's so cheesy. No, everyone fucking loves it. But I think this could be an eye-opener. Not an eye-opener. This could be the start of when people decide to make remakes or a continuation of a movie after 40 years. They might be like, okay, forget the big screen and the 2-hour movie. Let's do a TV series. Because I think this one, out of all of them, I'm trying to think of all the remakes and all the continuation movies they've done, is the best one. And they brought back memories from the old ones. They had time to explain things. Like, I think they've opened up doors to just, you know, even more to the TV universe, to the TV industry and whatnot, man. The streaming industry.
Definitely,
this could be
without
more.
a doubt.
I reckon, you know, like Disney acquired Fox. I'm sure there's a movie back in the 80s or 70s, they're like, you know what, we want to redo this, but let's do it as a TV program. Wasn't there rumors about the Aliens and Predators TV program or something like that?
Something like that. Well, it's gonna be something.
There's
like
so much more. I think the streaming service is gonna kill it, man. It's the best way to explain stories, man. Best.
Of course, because you've got more time. You've got more time to play with it. So, Cobra Kai was awesome, guys. If you guys had the chance to see it, then we spoiled the shit out of it for you. We're sorry.
Do you know?
But
I was gonna say, do you know what? Obviously, I think in season 4 or 5, whatever, however long they go, I reckon they're gonna get quite a kid female involved, the girl.
And yeah.
And she's an Oscar-winning actor, man.
Yeah.
But the way these shows are so popular and it's all about TV shows, I think she's gonna come back 100%. I hope so, anyway. And then 2, this is what I was thinking. Remember in Karate Kid 3, there was the student that LaRusso fought in the end. I can't remember his name, the badass dude.
Mikey.
Was it Mikey?
Yeah.
I want to see Mikey and Johnny fight. 2 ex-Cobra Kai badasses.
The other guy wasn't Cobra Kai though. He became Cobra Kai.
Was he Cobra
3.
Kai?
He was a fighter. He was just an individual fighter.
Oh.
And Terry brought him in, and that's what they're gonna bring Terry involved in the next one, bro.
Terry's involved, yeah. And Terry is the dude he saved in Vietnam. Yeah, he's like like that. That's crazy because even that was just like they went back. They done good, man. Like you know. Alright, so remember the first flashback of Kreese?
Yeah.
And he was in that diner and whatnot, and he got bullied by that guy. You know that guy who bullied him is actually Kreese's son. I don't know the real actor's name, but that's his actual son, the bully. But then Kreese was the other guy, obviously. And but
nice.
yeah, I saw that on Instagram or Facebook or something. But yeah, Terry's definitely coming back. But I reckon they're gonna bring back that student from the 3rd one as well. And I don't reckon. This is what I hope. He comes back, and then him and Johnny fight because they're ex. If he wasn't Cobra Kai, whatever, they're ex Cobra Kai kind of whatever students fighting. That's gonna be epic. But I'm trying to think like who's LaRusso's who's he gonna fight in the main battle? Because really
and truly, I don't think so. I mean, now it's all based on their kids, isn't it? We have them as the old fans that are still there, but then the young ones keep the new fans involved in it. But Kreese is such a villain, bro.
He is. Yeah,
he is a villainous guy,
manipulating bastard. Man.
Yeah, man, proper villain. And when he took Robbie, and I was like, villain.
He's such a.
This guy's a villain, man.
He is like Hayachi, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Proper villain.
But I think this one's gonna end with hope, like as in like Robbie, like he's gone astray, as you want to put it, and I think he's gonna come back because nobody else's lives want to be. Johnny's life has been fucked up, and he blames it on Kreese and Cobra Kai. I think they're gonna at the end of the whole thing, everyone's gonna be cool. I don't know if they'll kill off Kreese. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with it, but I think he's finally gonna be killed off some dramatic way or something, man. Because they're gonna get rid of that evil, bro. Because he's
proper evil, man. He's proper villainous guy, man. That smile, the way he talks, he cracks me up. Because that episode where when they try and conduct themselves in front of the council to do it, and then LaRusso's wife goes mad, and I'm like, this is jokes, man. He's so villainous, man.
He is.
And the way he turns it on everything is just brilliant. But
manipulating bastard. What about Eagle Fang?
Eagle Fang Claw is joke, bro.
Wicked.
That was brilliant. The t-shirts were absolutely hilarious. I wanted to buy a t-shirt as well with that on it, just to represent. No, it's good, man. It's good comeback. Even Hawk.
Yeah.
He annoyed me throughout the last
couple
of series because I'm like, this guy. Who is this guy, man? Why does he keep going on like that? But then he came back, man.
But Johnny changed him. He was a pussy before.
Yeah, exactly.
Johnny changed him, and then he's an idiot. But now, it's good to see him come back. Like I said, I kind of knew that was gonna happen, like a merger between Miyagi and Johnny's guys.
I saw that coming.
Yeah, I saw that coming too. But it's still moist, man. I like that stuff. It's like it is that moistness. It's like yes, team up, let's get him. And then Hawk coming back. It's so, like I said, it's so nostalgic, it's so predictable, but it's so fucking awesomely written. It's like so fan giving, bro. What's the word?
No, it's fan giving. Yeah, fan service.
Fan service. Fan service, man. So
brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Wicked show.
Cool.
Have you seen a few of those other Netflix shows that's been coming out, man? I think it's Andrew Schultz. Is it Andrew Schultz? Saves America, which is pretty good. You should check it out. There's the history of swear words with Nicolas Cage.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
That's jokes as well.
We started it yesterday a little bit, and then I left it. It got too late.
Yeah, that's jokes. And there was the other one that, and was it Death to 2020 or something?
I still
Sam
need to catch
Jackson.
up on
That's
that. I
jokes
heard
as
that's
well.
actually really good as well.
Do you know what what's good about that one as well is it really explains all the political shit and all the shit that happened in 2020, but in a comedic way. So it's just entertaining to watch, and you're not just sitting there watching be it a political show or whatever. It's just entertaining. Check them out.
No,
Netflix
I'll have a ponder during the week. So we're actually saying that this week is going to be probably the busiest week in the start of my year, man. You know, Alara's birthday is coming up. I've got the masterclass on Thursday. Guys, just to let you know that the Wonder Woman comes out this Wednesday on VOD, so you'll be able to get it on like iTunes and video on demand, basically. So for the UK fans that get to catch it, because I know that we suffered because we went into tier 4 or 5 lockdown, all the cinemas are closed and they're releasing it on VOD, so check it out. That comes out Wednesday, so I'm doing a little home premiere. You guys get to see me on my Instagram doing that, so that's happening. So, and then Thursday we're just trying to prep for her birthday and then go from there and have a little celebration, man. Other than that, yeah, it's going to be a busy one, so probably next week I catch more TV.
Nice.
The week after.
Me and Ash, we've been like bonding and whatnot. Every night we've been watching these shows, picking one. So we've been watching this Japanese one called Alice in Borderland. You check it out, bro. It's actually pretty good.
I'll check that. I saw the trailer for it.
It's actually pretty good. Like, it's basically, I won't spoil it on that, but it's in the synopsis and whatnot.
Yeah.
These group of guys or these group of people have been put into this alternate, I want to call it an alternate reality of Tokyo. And it's almost like Saw. They got to play these games to survive. But these games are based on the cards, you know, hearts, clubs, playing cards, and each card is related to the game. So hearts is more of an emotional game and something like that. So it's got that kind of vibe like Saw and Hunger Games or whatever. But it's quite good. It's a really good show actually. It's surprisingly good. We've been watching it. Before that, we was watching this Korean one called something Sweet Home or something. I can't remember, which was okay-ish, but. This is why I say Netflix are killing it, bro, man, because they're just going global, bro. They're going
Of course.
global,
I mean, now they're putting more on there, so.
Yeah, because it's not just about the English-speaking audience, and there's billions of people out there, bro. When they start with, they got a lot of Korean content, right, and the Chinese and the whole East Asian, they love Korean content. Korean content is Koreans set the trend out there, right, from that content perspective. But once they get more Chinese content and once they start pushing Indian content, bro, there's billions of people there, bro.
It's gonna be massive.
I think Netflix is the show, is the platform that's just gonna be like, cool, take the money, make your show, bring in some of that Indian audience, bring in some of that Malaysian, whatever it is, man.
They will. That's how they're gonna dominate.
That's why they're gonna stay on top for the longest.
They will. Definitely, without a doubt. Because since they started financing movies, it's grown massive. It's grown massive. So, no, definitely. Looking forward to that. Let's see. Sorry. Guys, the Star Wars franchise have released what is it called? A new update for the High Republic. So these are comic books that have come out based 200 years before the Star Wars universe. So before the prequels.
Oh damn!
So you're talking about Jedi's back in the days, like 200 years, and a
so
young Yoda.
Yeah, so to say,
there's a young Yoda.
This is really Baby Yoda. Then this is the true Baby Yoda.
This is the true. No, well, he's not a baby in this one. He's still like a teenager or something, but he's a Jedi.
Yeah.
But I'm looking to. I've ordered the book, so I'm looking to read up on it and find out more. I'm not sure about the comic books, but if it's something that interlinks, then definitely. But the High Republic book is out, guys. You can order that, and it's become canon, basically.
Tell us about this Turtles comic that you're reading, Ronin or something.
Shit, man, I didn't even know. I stumbled on it by mistake. So it came out last month. I've only read the first 2 issues, and it's based on Michelangelo, and Shredder's grandson had already killed his brothers and Splinter, and it's a character flip from Mikey's the guy. He was the young adolescent. He was the one who brought joy to that family. And he was all about the moment, and he's all about, he loves his brothers, and the character switch on becoming this joyful dude to shit, I have nothing now. Because he carries around each of his brothers' weapons as well now.
Deep.
and he wears like a black costume. It's sick, bro. He's sick, and he's just trying to find Shredder's grandson and to kill him up. So he's just going through different foot soldiers. It's more of a violent comic. It's not your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon that you. This is the darker side of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I actually loved that part of it because it's like it's really raw, really dark. You know, he was like killing up people in it.
But wasn't the original Turtles comics dark anyway?
They still are, yeah. The original ones, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
It wasn't as friendly. It's not as child friendly. When it came to the cartoons, I think they made it for child friendly and whatnot. But the comics,
they changed.
Were violent anyway.
No, yeah. So that's the last Ronin. So I'm basically now I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait because I was reading them digitally. I'm gonna wait for the hardback to come out, which will be March. I can wait till March and get to read the story properly because I don't want to be like now it's every month and I'm like I want to read it all together because I feel like that's like, you know how Logan was. Logan was a book that I picked up thinking I'll read 2-3 pages a day to holy shit, I've just finished this whole book. It was so good because it kept going and going.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is exactly the same because it's showing you Michelangelo going into his own turmoil and his own vengeance, his own dark side. Things that he weren't taught before by Splinter, he's slowly forgetting that. He's becoming more... He sees the good things and the memories to try and calm him down in a situation, but he's so angry, bro. It's unbelievable. Such a character.
Get hold of this. I'll remind me, man.
I never thought I'd be like so invested in that because I've always seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as, you know, the comedy. These guys, these brothers, they're doing their own thing. It's a fun thing, you know what I mean? But now they've flipped the script, bro.
Yeah, I had a couple of issues of the Batman and Turtles crossover and whatnot, and that was pretty good too. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna try and get hold of this, man, because I remember reading a while back as well. This new year, Marvel were gonna release X-Men versus the Aliens or something like that, or Mutants versus Marvel versus
definitely.
Aliens and stuff.
That was one thing that was gonna pop up.
Out. Yeah, I want to see if that's out and then get hold of those too.
Yeah.
But it's hot in there, innit?
Yeah, it's baking, man. Something just got me.
Yeah.
All right, we've got like 10 minutes, so I need to cut this up so I can go to it. So as we said, guys, we've got a guest, special midweek guest. So guys, we're gonna say, thanks for joining in this week's podcast. SoundCloud, iTunes. Man, we've got loads going on at the moment, and it's hard to keep up with everything. Guys, make sure you check out our Instagrams, but make sure you guys check out the next episode because it's so important, because in the times we're in right now, and it's all about spreading love. I remember when Luke got in touch with me after he saw your question, he was like, dude, let's do this, let's jump on it. He didn't waste no time. We booked the time in, and he jumped straight on. So shout outs to him. He's always a shining guiding light when it comes to the blogging world. He's taken me on so many adventures. So guys, check it out on the next episode of the Brothers Geek Out podcast.
Yeah, it'd be good to get to know him a bit more and understand how his passion built.
Yeah.
How you guys met and all that shit, because I don't even know either. But you guys are definitely, I've seen, you know, your friendships are built, and through that you both have been like built through this passion together, and through that you both have been kind of getting involved with so many different projects and whatnot, which I kind of want to ask you both about. But yeah, no, that'd be awesome, man. I'm looking forward to chatting to him in a bit. And cool, man. Yeah, should be good. And let's do every week on our podcast. Let's do WandaVision spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's right.
But listen, I think we're gonna be doing that every week now for the rest of our lives, because Marvel's gonna be
of course.
But let's make it a thing where we do watch it on a Friday, and when we do our podcast, we do a segment of spoiling the shit out of it and what we think about it and whatnot.
Cool. Definitely.
So stay tuned for that.
Alright, guys, massive shout outs. Make sure you smash that like button and that subscribe button. It helps us massively, guys. If you guys are listening to us on the podcast, streaming on iTunes or Spotify, click on that plus, man. Help us out. Check it out. Share it. Let people know. But a massive thank you, guys. Have a wonderful week. One love. Peace.